all of it go through stress for a day-to-day basis. All of it go through it. You know what I mean? Sometimes we feel like we want to give up. Sometimes like, man, but we push through, you know, with the prayers of God and everything. So I hope that everybody take that into consideration while we ride today and make sure that everybody's safe. You know, with Griga love. We got a love, and this is something we're going to do annual, and I hope that they continue, that the crowd get bigger, you know, and we got something where I notice, I shall mention it now, like when it comes to the participation of the elite, you know, we don't want more elite. I think that the couple of races where they passed lately, we got minimal elite when it comes to the races, so I hope that we have more elite. And we encourage more youths to come out, man. And for all the donors where they donate for the youths and they give them bike and stuff like that, we really appreciate it. Even Griga appreciate it. And now Griga is at the verge of rebuilding too. So like I said one time, individuals for Griga, kids for Griga, we rebuild because we got about, I think 4 seniors we're gone left with. So right now Griga need to rebuild. So we need at least 3 more riders to make we push forward. We could come up to the 2026-2027 season. Yeah, but that about it, Guns. Mr. Zores, thanks for coming out, thanks for the hotel. I hope that you enjoy it. You going to Hudud today?
After the race.
Huh?
After the race,
make sure you get after the race though. Yeah. Alright, good. You can get before the race, can you not make it?
Yeah.
Alright, Mr. Zores, thanks. Alright.
Thank you, Champy. So shortly the okay, all right. So good morning. We have the nurse. Say a few words. Good morning.
Good morning. Good morning. My name is Nadisha Lewis. I am a psychiatric nurse from Southern Regional Hospital. So the goal and purpose of this race. A couple months ago, Mr. Nigel Kane, individual that lives here in Griga, is from Griga, but he doesn't live here, but he is from here. He reached out in regards to wanting to do this race to create mental health awareness in our community. So since then, we've been organizing for this. Our goal and purpose of this race is to create more awareness when it comes to mental health. Because as you know, mental health is something that is stigmatized a lot. People don't like talking about it. And the purpose of Mr. Kane's initiative is he is the organizer of For the Love Foundation, and that has to do with nurturing wellness through sports. So he does activities like sporting activities, but he wants to coin it a little bit with mental health. So that's the purpose of this race. So our goal is to create mental health awareness. This race has been in planning by Mr. Kane and myself from about a couple of months ago. And immediately after the race, I'll do a little talk about mental health, because we want people not just to come to ride, but to understand that help is available when it comes to mental health. Mr. Kane has been doing a lot of community initiative in regards to building our community. So it's a paradigm shift where people become more aware, more positive. And we'll talk a little bit about how you can get assistance when it comes to mental health and how you can learn about the activities that we'll be doing. Do you have any question, any? I say? Okay. Okay.
Okay, thank you again. And after the race, we'll chat again, right? Okay, all right, good. So, folks, you heard from the nurse. The purpose of the race, it mixed with mental health. A lot of people go through struggles with mental issues. People suffer in silence, and it's a way to come out, speak out, and you can get help. So the race will be start in a short while. Yeah, man. Where's the start line there? Oh, the bar. So thank you all for joining live, folks. Good morning, Mr. Keith Anderson. See young kids there for Chavaria cycling. Okay, so I move towards the start line. Rick, we need to do the club. We need to do the club race. Right, it's a mark backyard. It's a mark backyard. So I move up to the start line, where the first race will be underway, folks. A pleasant good morning to one and all. So there's the whistle. So I think the elite one start first, I believe. Yep, the elite one start first. So like I mentioned, Mr. Gonza covered the elite and covered the club race and the juniors. Morning, Ken Roka. Good morning, Miss Jennifer Kanaki. What, Miss Jennifer Kanaki? I say I think on Facebook, but I take care of the lead dog. That's good. Elston Wade. Good morning, Elston Wade. Yeah, they're just behind the River Valley Boys. They'll be taking part in the club race. River Valley Boys. Huh? Pen? And just get a little drink of Ricola. Yes, Miss Jennifer, I agree with my wife. Love dog. She may for coin, but she had to stay home. But she might bring me lead dog. I say love the dog, and you know that's beautiful that the daughter Josette pick up the lead dog. Cause, you know, if you run on the highway, you could get hit and get killed. Beautiful little dog, and love that, you know, people have a great mind and love for pets. Pets is part of our family. So thank you for, you know, that was very touching. I saw Kemi come up by the when the elite start, but I not cover the elite. Mr. Gonza covered the elite, so I was just showed a small field of elite riders, very small field of elite riders. Kasiwali, I have Javen Gonzalez, we have Hollister Baptist, we have Jalen Briseño, we have Joshua Rivas, we have Ali Lozano, we have Ilan Levy, we have Mr. James Alford, we have Sean Cad, we have Giovanni Lovell, and we have Gian Lovell. So that's only about. So the elite rider is about to start. Morning, Yvonne Vernon. Happy birthday again to my niece, Andra Hennessy. And happy birthday again to Miss Ethel Jenkins. Oh, sorry, I got you. So Mr. G going to cover the, so go join Mr. G Guns Cycling Club to see the elite race. Even Aaron Pope take part in this. Mr. Young, Mr. Williams. So Aldana, Jeroy Gladden, Caleb Ortega, young Vince Galvez. So the junior club race is much bigger. We can see Mr. Ogaldes, we can see Ashwell Bilal, Smokes Gladden, Alvan Gillit.
turn at Maya Center. Maya Center by where
Steven Velasquez.
Steven Velasquez, okay. Okay, yeah, remember you. Yes, Steven Velasquez. Champion back the ride. You have the girls that want to ride. Chelsea, Irene. Yes, man, morning. Yeah. Can Bob Gabriel not there? Monday on the live.
So here, just do one recording for it. Catch it. So, yes, what about here? You'll be on the garbage dump going and coming. And you'll be on the hot things going and coming. You want to turn on Maya Center. Alright?
Pay the Bob, you're the key Bob.
Ready? Everybody ready? Go! Let's go!
So the race is off.
Go, 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 go!
And they're off, and here comes my motorbike.
Go, go, go! Maya Center.
They're going to Maya Center. So we are, folks. Let the hostilities begin, folks. We are here in beautiful cultural capital, Griga, as we bring you live action of the club/junior race. Passing through heavy traffic as we make our way to the race, folks. Riders are already off the back as the pace is relentless, it's blazing, folks. You see some riders off the back already. Mr. Velasquez off the back. These young kids and these club riders are blazing the trail on this beautiful Sunday morning here in beautiful cultural capital. I want to big up my driver, Rick Castillo. We make our way from the city this morning, coming through the coastal road. What a beautiful ride on the back of this motorcycle. A beautiful view. See all the plains, all the open land. So one rider off the front. I'm here with the main group of riders. I can see young Aaron Pope in the mix. Young Aaron Pope in the mix, folks. Up front, we have Jamal Tablada, who won. A few riders, two riders just off the front. I think that's young kid in Sutherland, and one rider driving the pace. Pass over the bump. With just about a mile into this event, folks. We make our way to Maya Center. We move up to the front of the race where two riders have escaped. And this beautiful Sunday morning, the live has been brought to you by Mr. Nigel Kane and by Mr. Tower out of New York. On the front, it's Joseph Pelayo, hailing from Belize. Out front, Joseph Pelayo, been joined by Caden Sutherland, two riders doing some 25 miles an hour as we make our way out of beautiful cultural capital. Two riders broken clear. Here comes the main field. Here comes Jose Choto. Here comes V12. Here comes Mr. Cano, Daniel Cano, Jamal Tablada Jr. and other riders flying past us. We can see Mr. Agoldes from River Valley Boys. Young Aaron Pope in the mix, folks. Young Aaron Pope in the mix. Here's Long Vince Galvez. a young rider from Griga just off the back. And some other riders have been blown to smithereens already. The pace is too hard for this young kid. He's not able to withstand. The pace is up to some 30 miles an hour, folks, up to 30 miles an hour. These guys are flying. They have caught the two lead riders. Yes, they have caught the two riders. The riders stretch out like stretch me guts. Young Aaron Pope still hanging in there. Aaron Pope tucking behind Mr. Butler and Mr. Alvan Gillett. Yes, Mr. And up front, on the front, it's V12. Sharon Roca laying down the law this morning. He's been followed by, oh, that's who's a Chota, the one, Johan Chota, Chris Chota, sorry, at the back. In the group, up front, we have they have cards. So the who is up front? It's Smokes Gladden, Sharon Roca, aka V12, Kadeen Sutherland joining the group. We have Jashan Aldana along with Joseph Lam, and young Jeroy Gladden rides for Rolling Shutters, and V12 laying down the lad. V12 on the front riding for River Valley Boys, laying down the lad. That beautiful green jersey is looking back to see the damage. Look at riders as they stretch out. Some riders have lost contact, and this beautiful Sunday morning. Smokes Gladden riding for SPD, taking over the pace. The group have swelled, they have come back. Here comes Mark Gentle flying past the group, immediately getting the attention of Alvan Gillett riding for SPD. Then Tarikano riding for Running Rebels. Here comes young Ashel Belal. Folks, the multiple race, junior race and the club race, so they are both getting their own prize. It's two races in one. And the front, young Ashwell Belal. I know he never ride for Valvoline, but he have a neutral jersey today, so I'm not sure who he's riding for. Again, this is the mental health and wellness race organized by Mr. Nigel Kane and the whole group. Said they want this to be an annual event. Like we mentioned, mental health is a serious matter. You know, other people face mental challenges. Some people suffer in silence. Some of them take their own lives without getting help. So if you have an issue, always be open, seek the correct authorities or person and you know, speak out. That's the only way you could get it off your chest. You never know, something, just a few words of advice can change your life around. Whenever you feel that you're at the bottom of the barrel, don't give up. Life is way too short to make it unhappy. You can solve whatever you want. As we speak, young Caleb Ortega have jumped out front. Jumping on his wheel is young Mr. Williams. And Mr. Williams rides for Griga Cycling. Young Caleb Ortega rides for Rolling Shutters. Two riders out front as we pass, I believe it is mile 4, and the Hummingbird Highway. There's a bell ringing. Three riders out front, mile 4, and on the front chasing, it's Mr. Ogaldes riding for River Valley Boys, been followed by Smokes Gladden and all the SR riders. That's young Caleb Ortega. Two riders just up front, Mr. Williams and Mr. Butler. As we make our way towards mile 5, this race goes all the way to Maya Center and back. As Roca V12, Sharon Roca, Bridge Gap, join back the crowd. It's still Mr. Williams, Demel Williams out front, running for Griga. Morning Kevin Logan, morning Kevin Logan. Kev, we made our way up on this beautiful motorcycle. We drove from Belize City to cultural capital Griga. What a great ride we had. Came through the coastal road. We reached here pretty quick. So Mr. Williams up front. Just have to move in front due to traffic. So the road is not closed, so you have to make the traffic pass through, clear the traffic. So you can see the main field of riders. At this very moment, the elite race is going on. Mr. Guns is covering the elite race. They will head all the way to the Placencia Junction and back. This group of riders will go to the Maya Center and return. Folks, at this moment too, the Tour de France is on in full swing. Good morning, Miss Rita Thompson and the entire Alfred Parks family. Kurt Kelvin, good morning. Once again, happy birthday to Miss Ethel Jenkins. Happy birthday to my niece, celebrating her birthday, Andrea Hennessy. So it's young Ashwell Bilal, one rider still up front, all alone. Young Mr. Williams up front. Past mile 5. Here on the Hummingbird Highway, we are turn left onto the I think it got a new name, but I call it Southern Highway. I don't remember what the name. I watched the sign when I reached there. And here comes a young kid from Chavaria in hot pursuit. He's out of his saddle, been joined by Ashwell Bilal, Joshua Aldana, Don Young Juniors. We have Joroy Gladden, we have Joseph Lam. On the outside you have Pes, flying by young Caleb Ortega. And you can see the service vehicles at the back, fast approaching the cutoff. Have a drink of Ricola. Man, that's so refreshing. So folks, when I say I drink Ricola, I actually take the Ricola tablets, the elite sweets, and I drop it in a bottle. Then I have take one and then nozzle from the camel pack and put in there, and that's when I say Ricola drink. So it's actually dissolved, the tablets dissolve in the water, and that's how I drink, so it soothes your throat. So thanks again to all my fans who send me Ricola. Have a nice stash. I keep spare one for the motorcycle and all. So folks, this is the mental awareness race held here in beautiful cultural capital Griga. We want to thank the organizers, all the people who came out to help. See Miss Anis was working hard early this morning, registering the riders. So about 3 riders out front. In hot pursuit, we see the young Chavaria cyclists moving up front. In hot pursuit, 3 Chavaria cyclists on the front. I think that's Johan Choto. I don't really know any guys on here much. And guess who they're in a 5th position in a chase? Young Aaron Pope. Young Aaron Pope. Right amongst the mix. Big up my neighbor, young Aaron Pope, the son of Baron Pope. Right here with the big boys. Tucking in. We're about to make the left turn onto the Southern Highway, as I call it, but I'll see if I see one name. I think I'm changing the name. Sitting at the back looking comfortable, Jamal Tablada Jr. who rides so Griga Cycling. There's Mr. Ogales at the back along with Mark Gentle. As we make a left turn. We are on the Southern Highway, so we head towards Maya Center now. Okay, so try to read what I say there. Okay, so some family Penelo, they tune in. Good morning, Penelo. Share the live. Yes, young. We see young lady, young Penelo. Line up this morning. So we are on the Southern Highway with a group of riders. They have slowed. It's 22 miles an hour, 22 miles an hour. Up front we can see, and there's an attack by, as we speak, there's an attack by young Ashraf Belal. Ashraf Belal jumping out of the field, immediately getting the attention of Joseph Lam and the young kid from Chavaria. Oh, it's Jarai Gladden. Joseph set up Jared Gladden in hot pursuit of Ashraf Bilal. They have caught him. But it seems that the rider is still up front. This is the main group. And young Aaron Pope is still in the hunt. Young Aaron Pope tucking in. Folks, the speed at where they don't only run down the speed at 35 miles an hour. And look at young Aaron Pope in the green. Look at young Aaron Pope in the green. Sticking in, staying close. This young kid, a future champion in the making, Aaron Pope. And we can see now Jamba, who's that? No, that's young Pelayo. Young Pelayo flying. Oh no, so nobody out front. I thought somebody was out front. The flag is waving. Oh yes, you know who's out front, because the 2 races out front we had PES. So there's 2 races, a junior race and the masters race together. Stefan Pelayo, that's the name of this young man, made a vicious attack just now. He's opened a gap. So the man in a race, you know, up there. Oh, yeah, then 2 riders saw that. Yeah. I don't know who out front. So we move up to the front of the race. We see who up at the front, but folks are 2 races in 1. So we have Sharon Thomas, aka PES, and I'm not sure that person just in front is a part of the race. We move up to the front and we see if that's a rider. Yes, I. So that's Mr. PES. As we move up, we see who the one lead rider is up front. Yes, the police vehicle is up front, so this is definitely a rider. It's young. Seems that it's young Ortega, it's young Curl. As we approach him, yes, it's young Curl Caleb Ortega. It's young Caleb Ortega. He rides for Rolling Shutters. He have blown the whole race to smithereens. He have about 20 seconds lead all alone. young Caleb Ortega, not letting up, looking good as he crank over those pedals. Young Caleb Ortega riding for Rolling Shutters. Mr. Gary there in Chicago, City. Look on with a mile 2, we have a tailwind. Look at the trees, the palm, look at the trees how they are blowing the leaves. And it's young Caleb Ortega and a solo run. We can see the main field of riders coming at the back. Seems that there's Jose Chota on the front driving the pace. But one lead rider, nice smooth highway through the Southern Highway have been resurfaced or have been rebuilt. It's nice and tabletop smooth. This young man is doing some 28 miles an hour. 28 miles an hour. It don't look so, but he's doing some 28 miles an hour as he rolls along. We can see the main field coming at the back. They have closed the gap to about 10 seconds or so. The gap have closed drastically. Seems that it's Chota on the front driving the pace. Again, welcome folks. This is the mental health and awareness race. I want to big up Mr. Nigel Kane and Mr. Tower for bringing it live into your living room. Folks, remember every Thursday night tune into As the Wheel Turns as we update race, have interviews with some of our guests. But it's Jose Chota and the front marching it, Jose Chota, as he closes the gap. The gap is now about 4 seconds. Jose Chota coming to blaze. Is it Jose Chota? Let me see. Making sure, no, it's not Jose Chota. It's another Chota. It's young Chris Chota. It's Chris Chota who have closed the gap. Chris Chota being followed by Smokes Gladden, being followed by Tariq Kano, KDM Sutherland. Young Mr. Williams, and immediately as they caught up, they have caught Caleb, and immediately young Caden Sutherland on the attack. Young Sutherland on the attack. Look at riders as they scatter all over the tarmac. Look at riders as they scatter. That put some riders in some difficulty. Look at young Aaron Pope still in the hunt, sitting on the wheel of Ashwell Bilal as the gap have pried open. Here goes V12. There's Jose Chota. V12 closing back the gap. So we have Luan junior riders up front. V12 flying straight by. Sherwin Roca rides for River Valley Boys. He's been joined by Jose Chota, Jamal Tablada Jr., young Cadian Sutherland. And here's a group. Young Jerry Gladden trying to close the gap with the young Demel Williams. Joseph Lam. The pace is some 28 miles an hour. Yes, some 28 miles an hour. Serious tailwind. A beautiful highway, smooth tabletop. These guys are flying. Look at riders as they stretch all over the tarmac, folks. And up front, we still have Sherwin Roca AV12 cranking over those pistons. And young Aaron Pope still in the main group, folks. Young Aaron Pope with that high speed is still in the group. Young Chota who brought across got a small gap. Some riders off the back.
Service open at Silk Grass.
Okay.
Service open at Silk Grass.
Okay, so it says service open at Silk Grass. I just saw senior riders get let go, and young Aaron Pope is still in the mix. You can see him still sitting in. And the pace is relentless. These guys are flying. Chota still trying to close back the gap. Chota gave a hard pull to close that gap, and he paid dearly for that. Chris Chota still trying to close the gap. And we can see young Aaron Pope still sitting in. We can see Mark Gentle, and Aaron Pope still sitting in. There's a young fella, there's young Aaron Pope sucking a gel. Young Aaron Pope sucking a gel, looking good. Focus. Oh man, that's so beautiful. Aaron Pope very focused. The kid is here, folks. What a beautiful day of cycling here on the Southern Highway. This is the mental health and awareness race been organized by the crew here in Griga. Big up Mr. Nigel Kane for putting this race together along with the other organizers. I don't have their name after the race, probably have on the interview, for putting this race together. They said they want to be an annual race. Like we mentioned at the start, mental health is a serious issue all over the world. You know, young kids committed suicide, taking matters into their own hand, believe that life is not fair. But like we said, you need to speak to a professional, get some help, and you will never know. Some small issues can be resolved and you can live a happy life. As we speak, folks, it's Mr. Agaldes, Leonard Agaldes off the front, riding for River Valley Boys, have opened a gap, flying past. We have Smokes Gladden immediately, been followed by Jose Choto, V12, jumping on the wheel of Jose Choto, young Jamal Tablada Jr. making the split, folks. A small gap have opened up, a small gap, and look like Aaron Popo move up. The tiny kid want to move up. 5 riders coming off the front, 2 riders from River Valley Boys, V12, Chauvin Roca, and Mr. Agaldes, Leonard Agaldes, young Jamal Tablada Jr. rides for Griga Cycling, Smokes Gladden rides for SPD, and Jose Choto rides for Troya Treats. So 2 River Valley Boys, SPD, a Troya Treats, and a Griga Cycling 1 Junior along the master riders or the club riders as we pass mile 5 here on the Southern Highway, folks. The speed, okay, but the speedometer up, and the thing they say what, 30 miles an hour. See there, folks, because some people like say, like tell lie, but see there, 30 miles an hour. Put it right on it, 30 miles an hour. That's the speed, and we are just behind them, so we know they fly past. I'm here for a while, see, 30 miles an hour. A gap have been opened up. It's somewhere about 10 seconds. The 5 riders have opened up about a 10 seconds gap, and the group of riders, 2 riders from the River Valley Boys in the name of Mr. Agaldes and V12, Chauvin Roca. Smokes Gladden rides for SPD, young Jamal Tablada riding for Griga Cycling, and we have Jose Choto riding for Troya Treats, as V12 is rallying the troops. Yes, rallying the troops, folks, as we make our way towards Maya Center. I don't really know this highway that good, but it's a beautiful highway, nice for racing, nice and smooth. Seems that it's a hot mix. We can see the lead police vehicle up front as these guys continue to drive the pace. Roca back on it again, look at the speed again. Roca back on it. It's same 29 miles an hour. Roca driving the pace, being followed by young Jamal Tablada Jr. folks. Kevin Rogan, look at the River Valley Boys there. Watch out, the river, the current have picked up in the river. It's rolling, the river is rolling today, folks, as V12 on the front driving the pace as he get a little shove off the arm, and young Tablada have no interest in going on the pace. It's still showing Roca aka V12 on the pace. The gap have ballooned to about 15 seconds now. I see somebody's trying to attack to come across, but Roca still on the front. We pass mile 6 here on the Southern Highway on this beautiful Sunday morning, folks. What a day for racing. Like I mentioned, the Tour de France is on at this very moment. I believe it's almost finished. Today's stage is almost finished, as we see Tadej Pogacar, the tornado, have blown everybody to smithereens. I want to big up the little guys there in California. They would be right here tearing up the tarmac. Young Devin Major, young Keith Enright Jr., and young Wartank Ahmad Charrington would be right there. Big up, guys. Thanks for showing up on the show Thursday night. Getting that experience there in California, and you'll be back soon in Belize to continue to bring live action I mean, continue to bring the excitement into the folks, into the living room of the fans. Once again, I want to pick up my driver, Yakev. These guys are blazing. It's Mr. Ortega on the front. Still, look at the meter. Say, I know, tell a lie. Look at it. Still doing some 30 miles, 29 miles an hour, 30 miles an hour. That's what it is saying on the beautiful machine. Smokesclad now taking over the pace. The gap have balloon. One rider trying to come across. One rider trying to ride across. In between, one rider coming like a freight train. I'm not sure, but he's all head bent at making it across to these 5 riders. OMG. So Roca they asked Chota for help, and Chota tell him when they come back, and he's not having none of it. And Sharon Roca V12 is turning up the heat, folks. V12 out of his machine. He's turned up the heat. He said he's not going to take any luggage. V12 on the front, been marked by young Jamal Tablada Jr., Smokesclad, Mr. Ortega, and Jose Choto. The one rider still trying to make his way across. Still in no man's land, but it's V12. Sharon Walker still on the front. Said he don't want to carry any passengers if they don't want to work. So once you get on this trucker, you have to work. But young Tablada have no interest. He's the only junior here, so if he can front here and win this race, representing Griga Cycling. Man in Jody Williams. Jody, within our backyard, man, this is a beautiful highway. We are approaching, the service zone open here. This is silk grass. Instead of the service zone open as silk grass, we are in silk grass, folks, and it's Mr. Ortega on the front. Leonard Ortega on the front, riding for River. Seems that the River Valley boys run things this morning. River Valley boys running stuff, running the show this morning as they continue to press on. The pace stays at 28 miles an hour as Agales on the front, giving that little wave of their arm. Yes, like I mentioned, the south produce a lot of what they call it the citrus belt, and you know Marie Sharp has his the plantation and the factory down here. Big up the Williams brothers, big up Jody Williams, Patrick, Miss Marie Sharp for producing such great items. No, I don't eat without Marie Sharp, so Marie Sharp have to dip on my table. In my food. It's V12 again on the front as we pass through silk grass. And V12 is shouting out, let's go, let's go. He's telling Ogales to let go, so seems that the River Valley boys are in excellent shape. Jose Choto and Smokesclad and young Jamal Tablada Jr., these are the 5 riders, so it's V12 they come back way. V12 the force Choto for PS, so he carry on through the back door. So he's forcing Choto to close the gap. He's sitting behind the wheel of Choto. He said if you don't want PS, you don't have to chase, and Choto closes the gap. The man used sight by Choto. Choto don't want to come out. The man bring Choto to the back, but the police vehicle have to drive up. Have to go. Too close. So the guys, they go so hard, they run down the lead police vehicle and the lead vehicle. So we are just behind the 5 riders. Make us see who the chaser back there. So we slow, we are slow down and see who they make chase, but the gap have definitely pried open. We are slow down a bit and see who is trying to close, but the 5 riders up front have been blazing a trail. The 2 guys from River Valley Boys cycling team, the likes of V12 Sharon Roca and Leonard Galdes, along with Jamal Tablada Jr., Smokesclad and Jose Choto, have blown the whole race to smithereens. So this race goes to Maya Center and return. So we are at the main field of riders, and the gap have definitely ballooned to over a minute. That definitely over a minute. Silk grass, and here comes this crew is being led by Filton Butler, followed by young Joseph Lamb. And guess who's still in it? Young Aaron Pope still in this group. Young Aaron Pope still in this group. We have Mark. So young Mr. Williams getting service. We have Mark Gentle in this group. We have Terry Cano in this group. We have Sherwan Thomas, aka Pest, in this group. We can see Vince Galvez in this group. So riders getting service. You can see Caleb Ortega in this group. Alvan Gillett, Johan Choto, Chris Choto. Passing mile 9, and on the front we have that's Jeroy Gladden riding for Rolling Shutters, trying to make chase. Been marked by Caden Sutherland. There's Ashwell Belisle, Joshua Aldana, young Aaron Pope right there in 5th position. Young Aaron Pope, folks, when I say big up this kid, but man, he's right there. Big kudos to young Aaron Pope. Big kudos to, there he is in the green jersey, sitting, the man up on the green jersey, folks. Young Aaron Pope sitting in. And the man who move up, he's about 3rd in line in this group. Young Aaron Pope blazing a trail out here, folks. What a beautiful day. Young Aaron Pope shows that this kid is only 13 years old. And if he continues, he'll be something like Ahmad Charrington. Ahmad is 14. But young Aaron Pope is right here. The speed is some 23 miles an hour. We have Caden Sutherland on the front trying to close the gap. You can see the riders up front. They have closed the gap a bit. And Aaron Pope is in that top group chasing. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. He's in 5th position in this group chasing. We have Alvan Gillett. We have Kenneth Butler. We have, I believe that Chris Chota. I get mixed up between Chris Chota and Johan Chota. We have Jeroy Gladden, Joseph Lamb, Vince Galvez. You are Chris, right? You are Chris, right? You are Chris? You are who? Chris, and what the next one here? What the next one here? What's next to what I want over there? So this one here, Chris.
Where brother over there?
Here, Johan. Johan Choto. Okay, alright, okay. So Johan Choto, the in the Chavaria jersey, and Chris the in the Troya Treats jersey. So I got it right now. So on the front we have chasing hard. So we have this young kid here too, Stefan Pelayo. This kid just started to ride this. I want to ride the one I bike for the short and do family. That I bike there I want to for the short and but the family. So this is the brother of Joseph Pelayo. So 2 Pelayo take part this morning, but Joseph is no longer here. Only Stefan is here. Stefan is just riding for a few months, and Stefan is right in the mix. The man wins some of the Kaya race. Stefan Pelayo, I know the family, I'm very proud of this kid, and I love that he have a big family support. The entire family come out west, out there south, can cheer him on, servicing him. We can see the lead field just up front as a young kid trying to close the gap. Go up on the bit. So Caleb get service And watch who up on the front. It's young Aaron Pope on the front of this group, folks. A 13-year-old kid on the front, young Aaron Pope on the front. Paying keen attention. Boy, this man looking to be better than Byron Pope and grandpa. This man is done the show promising. So we have kid in Sutherland there. We have Vince Galvez. Vince that does ride too. Yeah, the family of Galvez and the ride. You had all the rest of Galvez does ride. And the front driving the pace, it's Jashan Aldana. They can see the group in the front. Jashan Aldana in the front, followed by Williams, riding for Griga Cycling, followed by Ashwell Bilal, not in a Valvoline jersey, in a neutral jersey, so I'm not sure. Young Aaron Pope, riding another one in the team, been followed by Stefan Pilayo, Chris Choto, Vince Galvez, Johan Choto, young kid in Sutherland, Joroy Gladden, Caleb Ortega, Kenneth Butler, Alvan Gillett, Sherwin Thomas, Joseph Lam, Mark General, and Mr. Kano, Tariq Kano. And just at the back there we have Fenton Butler.
That's Mark. Hola.
So now attack by Ashwell Bilal, immediately getting the attention of Aldana and a massive attack. Aldana riding for G Flow and a massive attack being followed by Young Williams, Griga Cycling. And Young Aaron Pope making the split. The group split into 3 pieces and Young Aaron Pope make the split. Young Aaron Pope making the split in this group. This kid is really riding his heart out today. Young Aaron Pope came with a game plan. He's out front. He's moving up in the PS line. Young Aaron Pope in following his friend there, Stefan Pilayo. I want to big up Mr. Bradley, Stephen Bradley. Gave some jersey. I think when I kid right away when I jersey, gave away some jersey. Thank you, Mr. Bradley. You know, the kids make good use of the jerseys. Once again, people bringing it live into your living room. I want to big up Mr. Nigel Kane and Mr. Towa, along with Ordones Bike Shop, bringing it live into your living room on this beautiful Sunday morning. This is the mental health and awareness race. A lot more riders signed up this morning, but they are all been blown to smithereens. So we move up to the front of the race, we move up back, the group have come back together. Young Aaron Pope still sitting in about 6th position. We move up to the Tech de la Course, the front of the race, where 5 riders are breaking clear. We had 2 riders from River Valley Boys and the likes of V12, Sharon Roca and Mr. Leonard Ogaldes. We had young Jamal Tablada Jr. rides for Griga Cycling. We had Smokes Gladden rides for SPD, and we had Hussein Choto rides for Troyer Treats. We are just about to make contact. Man, this Zoom Zoom. This is a powerhouse, Kevin Logan. This is a powerhouse. As we are about to make contact back with the lead riders. Just about to make contact. Still the 5 riders together. 5 lead riders together. The crew, that's the service crew for River Valley Boys. Kevin Logan, if you look on, the crew for River Valley Boys. As we make our way to the front of the race, the 5 riders still on the pace. We have young Jamal Tablada Jr. on the front, being followed by Smokes Gladden, Mr. Agaldes, V12 and Hussein Choto. These are the riders leading the charge. The River Valley Boys. Good morning, Miss Kirsten Siberanis there in Long Island. The Miami crew. Big up the crew there in Orlando. Yes, I have a big crew there in Orlando tuning in. They set on a whole crew. Tell your Dini wife come and tell me, Mr. Don't know what I just Ricola drink. The Ricola drink is Ricola put in water to dissolve and drink it through a straw. As a matter of fact, I need to refresh my throat, so I'll have some of that Ricola. So refreshing for the throat. Thanks again, guys, for supplying me with so much Ricola. I know Miss Philippa Roberto is still here in the, I don't think he left yet. Thank you again, Miss Philippa. Watching from Miami Beach. Let's go. Okay, so I guess I want a Tablada family. Yes, Miss Ethel. Happy birthday again, Miss Ethel Jenkins. Happy birthday again. Thank you as always. So folks, we have the 5 lead riders. We have Jose Choto on the front, followed by Sharon Roca, aka V12. We are passing over the Kendall Bridge, I believe. Yes, this is the Kendall Bridge. There's a beautiful river, and at the bottom we have young Jamal Tablada Jr., Smokes Gladden, and Mr. Ogaldes at the back. These guys are working like a well-oiled train as we make our way towards the Maya Center, folks. It's V12 riding for River Valley Boys on the front, mashing the pace, doing some 25 miles an hour, folks. As we crosses over this little bump, going up a little incline, I want to thank my driver, Rick Castillo, my cousin, taking care of me from early this morning. As we left the city, we traversed all the way through the beautiful coastal highway, seeing all the beautiful landscape. Belize is such a beautiful place. We encourage, people to visit our shows. There's so much in Belize to offer. Folks, we are here with the 5 lead riders on the front. Young Jamal Tablada Jr. riding for, the only junior here, riding for Griga Cycling Club. This young kid suffered a fractured collarbone in the junior cross country. He did not give up. He recovered and get back in shape, and now he's out here doing his thing. His dad was an excellent rider also, taking over the pace. Smokes Gladden rides so many races. He rides for SPD. He was once, I think he still do a little bit of triathlon. I knew Smokes through triathlon, but he's out here in the break, taking over the pace. A newcomer to the sport of cycling, Mr. Agaldes. I remember when the man first come to shop, the man come on a 50-pound bike or 40-pound bike. But he's out here. 2 teammates up front, Ogaldes on the front, followed by Sharon Roca, aka V12. Jose Choto, Jamal Tablada Jr. and Smokes, and these are the 5 riders up front. Looking right at the back, you can see the service crew. You can see the riders, they are closing the gap. It's not too far, they are closing the gap. They still have about, that's about almost a minute gap. As I think we are fast approaching where the race will turn. He said Maya Center is the turning point, and it's V12 on the front. Once again, picking up all the fans tuning in wherever you are in Belize and across the world. So it seems that we are approaching the turning point. I can see the that's right, that's at the Mayan Center. I can see the official at the middle of the road. That's the service group for the young Jamal Tablada Jr. Maya Center, yeah, right there on turn, Rick. Right up there on turn. So we can see the official, we can see, yep, right there on turn. So we are almost at the Mayan Center, we're on turn. Huh? See the turning spot right there, so? So you see by the middle of the road? So we have reached halfway point of this race. Halfway point, the lead cyclist Morning, Georgie. I gotta get that off quick. So we are at the main field as the 5 riders make their way back. We await the other riders as they make their way towards the turning point. There's Mr. Guns. So here comes the here comes the kid. Here comes the main field. They will turn. So we have making the turn first is Joseph Lamb, followed by Aldana, Sutherland, so we'll make our way back, folks. Filton Butler is no longer with that group. And guess what? Young Aaron Pope still there. I believe that young Aaron Pope is still in our group, and Filton Butler is a senior to young Aaron Pope. Have been dropped, and young Aaron Pope I believe is still in the group. We'll make our way back to the group of riders and I'll give you names. We are heading back. Just left Maya Center. This is the mental health and awareness race. Earlier today, the 20th of July 2025, here in beautiful cultural capital Griga. So other riders just making their way. Yes, young Aaron Pope is still there, folks. He's in about 6th position or so. Sitting at the back, we have Chris Choto, and that's the young Aaron Pope right there. And in front we have Kaden Sutherland taking over the pace. We have young Jashan Aldana riding for G Flow. I think he's the only G Flow rider in here today. We have Kenneth Butler. We have Mr. Williams. We have Tariq Kano. We have Caleb Ortega. We have the young Aaron Pope, folks. The story of the day is this young kid, Aaron Pope. Young Aaron Pope still in the mix, sitting in about 6th position. We can see Mr. Pelayo, Stefan Pelayo, Ashwell Belial, Johan Choto, Kaden Sutherland, Alvan Gillett, Mark Gentle, Jeroy Gladden. Vince Galvez is still here. You can see Sharon Thomas in the group. Just about to approach back the Kendall Bridge, and it's Caleb Ortega in the front, followed by Kenneth Butler. A pleasant good morning to all the cycling fans. Once again, bringing up the people, bringing it live into your living room. Want to pick up Mr. Nigel Keane. Want to pick up Tower and Erdonis Bike Shop, bringing it live into your living room on this beautiful Sunday morning. Remember, every Thursday night, tune in to As the Wheel Turns at 7:30 for cycling chat. Senior riders just started this morning and they're way behind. You have Last Contact. I think Joseph Pele is in that group, and so other young kids. These guys are rolling. Check behind now. Check behind now. So this the senior rider is telling me rotate. That's Mr. Leave Me Alone, Kenneth Butler. On the front, it's Stefan Pelayo on the front. In the hunt, Pelayo, this young kid, have a promising future. Like I mentioned, he just got started. This bike rider from the Stuart and Roberto family. He's making good use of it. Young Pelayo, looking good. Being followed by Caleb Ortega, the Mill Williams, Joseph Lamb, young Aaron Pope, Kenneth Butler, Chris Choto, Johan Choto, Jashan Aldana, Mark Gentle, Vince Galvez. Jorai Gladden raised his hand, one service. Tariq Flowers, Taricano. Folks, at this moment, Mr. Guns, they cover the elite race, so also tune into that. Remember to share the live. It's also being recorded, so later tonight this will be uploaded to YouTube. Sitting on the back, Vince Galvez, just getting to cycling also and riding excellent, young Chris Galvez. His dad used to ride, his cousin used to ride. So next rider is still making their way. So rider still making their way towards Maya Center, and the guys down the head back. Who's that rider? I'm not sure who the rider is. Still making his way towards Maya Center while these guys are heading back. Tayanchi is no longer in the race. Oh no, Tayanchi forgot his shoes, I understand. Tayanchi didn't ride the race. The man forgot his shoes. And we can see the lead riders up front. We leave these guys and we head up to the front of the race. And folks, there is it. Young Aaron Pope still in the mix. Young Aaron Pope still there in the mix. We move up to the front of the race. On the front we have Alvan Gillett. More riders still making their way towards Maya Center. As we move up to the Tech de la Course, the front of the race, this motorbike is moving like a freight train, like a bullet. Once again, picking up our kids there in California. I want to pick up a Mad Charrington, aka the War Tank. I also make sure that my phone will blow off at this speed. Big up Devin Major and Keith Enright Jr., the three young kids taking a little vacation, involving in some race, getting awesome result. Whoa, it's getting too hard. So we're about to make contact with the 5 lead riders. Crew. So we have made contact with the 5 lead riders still out front. 5 riders still out front. We have on the pace, young Jamal Tablat going off the pace, taking over the pace. We have Mr. Agaldes riding for River Valley Boys, being followed by Smokes Gladden, being followed by Huse Choto, V12, Sharon Roca, sitting on the back again. What a day, what a day, what a day. This is the health and wellness race. Again, I want to pick up my beautiful wife at home. She was supposed to make it with me, but had to stay home to do some stuff at the house. I want to pick up all my kids. As the Wheel Turns crew, my co-host D Wade on vacation. Enjoy your vacay. To all the cycling fans wherever you are in Belize and across the world, a beautiful day here in cultural capital. Beautiful. They may call for rain, but it's the sun is out, you know, all that hot, but still a bit hot. Kind of slightly overcast, but the sun is blistering, and it's Sharon Roca, aka V12, on the front. want to shout out Mr. Oswald Bowman coming up on the 3rd. Coming up on the 3rd, when he asks something, coming up on the 3rd of January. It's the second of Living Legends. Yes, get any tickets to Angelo's Press. Some other guys will get Choto say one water. Fire service thing there. So folks, if anybody listen who said Choto is begging for liquid, you say one water, but you know have no water without. So Jose Choto is begging for service. There's nobody here for Jose Choto. Jose Choto needs service bad. I think they're supposed to have an e-neutral service. We can see if there's a free crowd come up. No. Folks, we are going into a heavy headwind. The PS is some 21 miles an hour. 21 miles an hour. We're heading into a heavy headwind. When we had a high speed going up, because rather than tailwind, now we're heading into a headwind. And actually could feel the breeze ponging in my face, in the helmet. As we make our way back towards Griga, where the race will come to its conclusion. Who will it be, folks? Will the River Valley boys go 1-2? This young man, even if he win, he win junior. That's young Jamal Tablada Jr. He's the only junior amongst the Masters riders. So we have Jose Choto rides for Troya Treats, a Master rider, club rider. We have Sharon Roca, aka V12, rides for River Valley Boys. We have Leonard Ogaldes, he rides for River Valley Boys, and we have Smokes Glen ride for SPD. So Jose Choto is asking Jose Choto is asking for water. We wish we could have gotten water. We don't have no water with the camera crew. Alright, so the SPD crew get some water, so that's good then. The SPD get water, so he gets some service. That's what about cycling, you know. They won't leave him to die of thirst. So other team no get nothing. Well, actually, the rules, if they're used to, I think the rules is that you can't give you can't service anybody else, but this is a club racing. So on the front again, it's Sharon Roca, aka V12, on the front, driving the pace, stepping up the pace to some 24 miles an hour in a headwind. V12, Sharon Roca, being followed by Smokes and Smokes taking over the pace. They have blown the whole race to smithereens. The gap have ballooned back. Jose Choto, third position. V12 looking back, along with young and a lead drink again of Ricola. We approach Silkgrass. We are in the village of we are approaching Silkgrasses. I'm not sure if that's Silkgrass. But there's a prize, Ogaldes going for that prize. Ogaldes will get that prize, the station prize here. Oh, this is the entrance to go to Hopkins. Yes, the entrance to go to Hopkins. You take the road and go to Hopkins. Ogaldes getting that prize. And V12 will tell him go. So the Rivala boy setting up things for Ogaldes to run solo. He's been gunned down by Jose Choto, followed by V12. Let me see if V12 will attack as soon as he reach. Five riders still together. Ogaldes on the front, followed by Choto. Followed by V12, Smokesland and young Jamal Tablada Jr. Way in the distance, we can see the weather small. The gap have ballooned to over 2 minutes and change. on the front, dancing out of the pedal, out of the saddle. Sharon Roca, aka V12, been followed by Smokes Gladden, Young Tablada, Jamal Tablada Jr. riding for Griga Cycling Club. He's the only junior in this group. Mr. Galdes, River Valley Boys and Jose Choto, Troya Treats. Folks, the Caribbean Championship coming up in October. Belize host the Caribbean Championship. See our boys as they take on the rest of Caribbean country. I believe the course is the Boom Hattieville Road, the Boom and Link Road circuit. I'm not sure I get the info and pass it on. Not sure who are making the team. I think they have about 12 guys they have, and then I think they use about 8 guys out of it, so the riders have to keep in shape if you want to make the roster for the upcoming Caribbean Championship. And again, I tell you, coming up in September. Coming up in September, the Cabral and Miguel brothers having this huge race. The 7th of September, start Hoddies, head towards Benke border and head back to the city where it comes to the conclusion. Something like 80 odd miles of racing, so just before, so that will be a good test for the guys, eh? So big up the Cabral and Miguel family for having that beautiful event. Mr. Cabral will be back in studios to give update as the prize and start to increase. Well, nice prizes, as you know, the Miguel brothers are the winningest family in the whole such a cross country. Huh? Ogaldes. Yes, the Miguel family is the most winningest family in the history of the whole such a cross country race. Folks, cycling is a tough race. If you're watching the Tour de France, you see how Remco have abandoned the race, and he was one of the top pick as a GC rider. But cycling is brutal. You fall, you have to get up back. You get sick, you have no excuse. You have to get back on your bike. And for ride 21 days of racing, and I can ride on a Tour de France, across country every day, through the high mountains, the high speed. It's not for the faint of heart. So cycling for wheel warriors. And it's V12 on the front, mashing it, doing some, see that on a headwind, and when you do 25 miles an hour, because people like I said, don't necessarily tell lies, so spot the camera up on the meter, make you can see. Taken by the pace, young Jamal Tablada Jr. This young kid is riding excellent. Young Jamal Tablada Jr. is riding excellent. Folks, will these 5 riders go to the finishing line uncontested, or will this race fall apart? Why you have to drive so? So we are here with the 5 lead riders on the front. Ogaldes riding for River Valley Boys, been followed by Jose Choto, rides for Troya Treats, Spokesland SPD. Just come off the PS V12, riding for River Valley Boys, and young Jamal Tablada Jr. riding for Griga Cycling. So we're just passed through Siltgrass. We are back through Siltgrass. So we're just a few miles from the Hummingbird Highway. This is the Southern Highway. I think I changed the name. I'm not sure if the name may change. They change, what is highway name? They change the name of this highway now. What is the name now? Vincent Ramos? Vincent Ramos, okay. So as some guys along here say it's supposed to name the Vincent Ramos Highway. So I hope I have that correct. If somebody on the live could correct. Good morning, Miss Silva Briseño. Still V12 on the front, driving the PS, laying down the law. Big Bob Gable is missing from this group. He's not out here today. Big up all the crew, man. Shout out to Mr. Lincoln and Ann Phillips in New Hampshire. Miss Rita Thompson, the whole Alfred Parks family. We have Eckards and Carol. We have the Albert Catus and the whole crowd. The Ashton Clothing family. As I turn my camera, no one in sight. They have blown the whole race to smithereens. They have scattered everyone over the tarmac. These 5 riders got away as soon as we turn onto this highway, and we're never seen again. Well, they may see them when they turn at the halfway point. The guys in my whole they may about minute 40 to a minute behind, but now it's a balloon. Jose Choto on the front taking over the pace. Smokes Gladden. Folks, at this very moment, Mr. Guns is covering the elite races. I think Oyonnax had like most about less than 15 riders line up in the elite race. This is some big hitters in it though. So it's supposed to be war. Still V12 on the front. Taking over the pace. Young Jamal Tablada Jr. rides for Griga. Like I mentioned, this young man was involved in a nasty fall in the junior cross country. He fractured or broke his collarbone. Heel up back on the bike, doing his thing along with the big boys out here. So big kudos to this young man, Jamal Tablada Jr. And very impressed with young Aaron Pope. Like I mentioned, young Aaron Pope at the back. Still sitting, a lot of riders get dropped, and young Aaron Pope was still in the main field. Oh, when I reach back to look for my hudut and my sahaw. I know the whole crowd in Chicago, D'Andy Ordones, Sean, Arlen Cadle, Candice and Guy, all the guys in Chicago tuning in. The crew there from Los Angeles at the park. Charles Mozart and the whole crew. The crew from Houston. I know some of the guys there, Belize, I know Clariston there, but Roger Brandt over the side. We're up on a long stretch and we don't see nobody. Way in the distance. If we ever try to stop and wait for there, we might miss some excitement at the front here, so we have to stay up here where the eruption and destruction will start, because I know the guys have some kind of attacks. River Valley boys have something up their sleeve. We can see if old Galdes will try to attack. So there's a fun on the sides that the group there back far, they're not definitely not reach here. On the front, young Jamal Tablada Jr. and followed by Mr. Agaldes. Use Choto, Smokes Gladden, and sitting at the back we have V12 getting some service. So Jamal Tablada don't claim, he basically don't claim his prize. I don't think the kids don't get here. V12 spraying water, keeping his body core cool. So folks when I hear they say how much but listen to the announcers there for the Tour de France, and they say the guys when they burn over 8,000 calories in a race normally. For the food when they have to use, they have to eat like 12 burgers. So you're so skinny cyclists, but they consume a whole lot of stuff. Just have a little drink of Ricola. So Sharon Roca talking to young Jamal Tablada Jr. On the front we have Mr. Agaldes, followed by Jamal Tablada Jr. Young Tablada taking over the pace. Folks, this is the mental health and awareness race held here in beautiful cultural capital Griga. Big up Mr. Nigel Kane and the crew for putting this race together, making us aware of mental awareness, like I mentioned. And they mentioned at the start of the race, mental health is a serious issue that we must address. There are a lot of young kids, a lot of old people that are going through serious mental issues and need to reach out to someone for help. Don't take matters into your own. Don't feel like you don't have a purpose for life. We can make small stuff get the better of us. People these days, like the young kids, are very sensitive. They make small opinions, somebody opinions, some kind of hate talk get to them, and I've seen it over and over where young kids they live on social media and they believe that things are up on social media. And here's the attack by V12. Here's the attack by V12. The attack, and immediately he's marked by young Jamal Tablada Jr. Smokes land in hot pursuit. V12 made an attack along the vehicle. I guess Ogaldes and go. I think they will try to hit these guys. Ogaldes sitting in the back. Yes, let me go back to mental awareness, like we said. The young kids these days, they live for social media, and so they pay attention to what people say on social media, and you shouldn't do that. Always think of yourself as being very important, regardless of your financial status, your the color of your skin. People, believe that a lot of them get cyberbullying. One thing in life, you have to make yourself happy, regardless of what you got. You shouldn't make finance be a part of. If you don't have money, once you have health and strength. You have enough money to get by, that's good. You don't need any fancy thing. A lot of people who have fancy thing are very unhappy. Here goes V12 again. Here go V12 again. Sharon Roca on the attack. Immediately young Jamal Tablada jumping on his wheel. So we are fast approaching the Hummingbird Highway, and once we hit the Hummingbird Highway, we're only 6 miles out of Griga, where the race will come to its conclusion. Who will it be? Will the River Valley boys take the victory? Will Smokes Gladden prove them wrong? Will Jose Choto, do this thing today? Or will young Jamal Tablada, which as I mentioned, it's 2 races in one, so young Jamal Tablada already have claimed his junior prize. He can't win these guys' prize, so he can win the race overall, but he can't win no prize, so he only get his junior prize. But look at him, very focused. The young kid showed no sign of suffering. No sign of suffering. I'm looking in the face of the riders. The person who shows the most suffering is Jose Choto. Smoke looks smooth. Smoke is very calculated. Smokes pay keen attention. He's very experienced. He knows what it is, and so Smokes can beat these guys at the game. So the River Valley boys will have to try attack and go in solo. They can't take because I don't think Sharon Roca and Orgales can beat Smokes in a sprint. So if they take him to the line, I can almost put my money that Smokes will beat these 2 guys from the River Valley boys. So the service crew for River Valley boys better telling they got to roll out. One of them have to roll out. So we still have the 5 riders as we fast approaching the Hummingbird, and no one in sight. I'm turning my camera, there's no one in sight. No one in sight. Again, Sharon Roca on the front, aka V12, followed by Smokes Gladden, followed by Ogaldes, followed by Jose Choto, and young Jamal Tablada Jr. Everybody explode like firecracker. Roca doing some 22 miles an hour in a headwind. Yeah, Jose Choto telling that everybody have prize, so everybody get prize. But I think they had a prize if they have a price of over 50, and if over 50, then this thing it can be double dip. But I don't think no over 50, no guys are over 50. I think Jose Choto is the oldest rider in this group. So this is a club and junior race for the mental health awareness race, been put together by Mr. Nigel Kane and his crew. Big up the sponsors, big up the organizers, big up to all the hard people, all the hard-working people who make the race possible. Takes a lot of work. Folks, remember the race is also being recorded, so it will be uploaded to as the wheel turns YouTube channel. And remember, every Thursday night, tune in for cycling talk as we recap races all over the past week and upcoming events, giveaways, and guests. Big up Mr. Ruben Martinez. So Ruben Martinez had a race come up, but he cancelled the race, so he didn't have the race anymore. Big up Ruben Rock, Glenn Young out of Queens, New York. Ruben Rock out of Queens, New York. Big up on yourself. Remember in January 3rd, I believe, Living Legends comes alive. Queen's Room, Princess Ramada, Mr. Oswald Bowman and family paying respect to our cycling legends. I think some names are up on the list there. Charles Lewis, Michael Lewis, Chavaria, Lindy Gillett. Can't remember all the names there, but then there's so many names I see. Khaled Boonaz may here. So the officials, the check tires on the vehicle. The pace have slowed to some 19 miles an hour. Still the 5 lead riders heading towards the Hummingbird Highway. So the official is telling that the service closed. So the officials is telling the riders no more service. He mentioned it to that chocolate too? He telling?
Yeah.
V12 tell Joe to come help me. Come help in the work now at all. Again on the pace, it's Sharon Roca aka V12. By Kevin Logan, when you're out there, until I have the front row seat, like you know when you go down box in the match and sit on the front row seat and say everything, that's how I said action.
Right, go stop and tell our service closed.
Official tell the man no service, man still service. So folks, we are fast approaching the Hummingbird Highway, so we're just about 6 miles to Griga where this race would come to its conclusion. Still the 5 riders: Smokes Gladden, Young Jamal Tablada Jr., Sharon Roca aka V12, Mr. Ogaldes, they call him the 50-pound bike man, and Jose Choto. Troya Treats, River Valley Boys, Griga Cycling, and SPD. And the prize, the prize taken by V12. Who's a they say give smoke it, but River Valley boys having none of it. So if we are fast approaching the Hummingbird Highway, it's Sherwin Walker on the front, being followed by young Jamal Tablada Jr., Smokes Gladden, Mr. Ogaldes, and Jose Choto. Giovanni Choto, I think Smokes go win this race. If Smokes usually had Smokes go win this race. The River Valley boys will have to try attack and go in, one and a half going solo. If they stay with Smokes have a decent sprint at the finish. And here goes, as we speak, here goes Agaldes attacking, but you know have that speed, and immediately jumping on the wheel is young. Immediately young Jamal Tabla jumping on his wheel along with Jose Choto, and V12 sitting on the back of Smokes Landing. The River Valley boys have to try going solo. So we can see the intersection. So we are about to turn right onto the Hummingbird Highway, coming off of the Vincent Ramos Highway, I believe. Looking, there's no one in sight. No one in sight. Turn me come around, no one in sight. Huh?
Hey, you can't service no more. What's that disqualifier?
They have to attack our son and now win. Smokes and be there. Yes. Yeah. So folks, we're about to make our way onto the Hummingbird Highway. So when you have about 6 miles remaining in this event, who will it be? Six riders about to make the turn onto the Hummingbird Highway in the beautiful cultural capital, Citrus Belt as they call it. We are officially on the Hummingbird Highway. We head towards Griga. We ask the fans if we come out. My grandbabies they have ties to Griga. My daughter-in-law is from Griga, a farmer, Miss Queen of the Bay, Rena Osha Ordones. And now the attack. Here goes the attack. V12 on the attack, but immediately Jose Choto jump on his wheel. V12 on the front, driving the pace to go up this little incline just outside of mile 6 here on the Hummingbird Highway. Ogaldes need to go now. Smokes is like a shark, like a hawk, watching his prey, waiting to pounce. Smokes have seen the attacks covered easiest.
Thank you.
Yeah, folks, as we head into the final 6 miles of this event.
Give up then.
Yeah, folks, the 5 riders heading into the so young Jamal Tablada Jr., the only junior in this top group of club riders. He will definitely walk away with the junior prize today. He made a cut, he made a split. This is the mental health and awareness race 2025, first of its kind. The organizers and they want to make it be an annual event. We want to big up the entire crew, Mr. Nigel Kane and the entire crew, for putting this event together. So folks, if you're in Griga, head out to or Drums of Our Fathers, the finishing line, somewhere around there, to witness the exciting conclusion. Who will it be? And here goes here go V12 again, V12 on the attack immediately, and young Tablada immediately on his wheel. Smokes done in hot pursuit. Here goes Jose Choto, a small gap to Ogaldes closing the gap as V12 presses on. He freewheels, he's looking back to see if you have done any damage, but no damage done. The young kid, the young Jamal Tablada Jr. is very quick to respond. The young kid on the front. Smokes Garden paying keen attention, folks. Like I said, I can almost say that if you go down to the wire, Smokes Garden will be the winner in the Masters event. Jose Choto is right there too, but Jose Choto seems that he's suffering a lot. Passing mile 5, we passed mile 5. 5 more miles to go to the conclusion of this event, the Mental and Health Awareness Race 2025. Here goes Ogaldes. No respond, only the young junior Ogaldes is riding away with him, and then here goes Jose Choto closing the gap. Smokes Garden sitting there like a hawk as he close the gap to Ogaldes and young Jamal Tablada Jr. Jose Choto. And here goes V12. Bombs after bombs. The bombs are out. And it's V12 on the attack. Putting Ogaldes in deep trouble, and Smokes V12 putting Ogaldes in some serious trouble. Ogaldes, his teammate, is no longer to stay. He sees the damage, he freewheels, he realizes that, Smokes and the young man, Jamal Tablada Jr. immediately responding. Jose Choto trying to make his way back. And here goes Ogaldes running his way back. As V12 look back, where you see that his teammate was unhitched from the group. Ogaldes make his way back. Big up the Shooter to family. And here goes young Jamal Tablada. But Jamal Tablada Jr. is running away, and here goes Ogaldes in hot pursuit of young Jamal Tablada. Jose Choto jumping on the wheel to catch Ogaldes, and Choto wheel is V12 and Smokes Garden, the smartest rider in this group. He is definitely paying keen attention. Smokes is very wise. This man have a lot of racing experience. He knows the right card to play. So Smokes sitting there in the back as they're about to catch two of the young ladies, Miss Pinello and Jamela. So the guys have caught up to young Miss Pinello and young Jamela Gladden. Young Jamela Gladden and young Miss Pinello. Miss Pinello, I think it's about the third race they ride. And they dad began the coaching. And check it out. You think I joke? Miss Pinello right up front of that boy. Yeah, and catch she, but she sure that I got what it takes. And when you're going on a heavy headwind, the pace is some 18 miles an hour. Young Miss Pinello from Chavaria Cycling and Jamila Gladden. I don't know if something wrong with the wheel. Is looking back at her wheel, and young Jamila Gladden trying to stay on the wheel of this group. Young Jamila Gladden, the daughter of Smokes Gladden. Look at her face, she's smiling. She's smiling as she closes the gap back. Jamila have cut her back to the 4 riders. 5 riders actually. Let me drink some Ricola. That's so refreshing, folks. That's the trick. So we are inching closer, folks. We are inching closer. We are inching closer to the conclusion of this event. We have 5 riders up front. We have 2 riders from River Valley Boys. We have Mr. Agaldes and we have Sharon Roca, aka V12. We have Jose Choto rides for Troya Treats. We have Smokesclan rides for SPD, and we have young Jamal. We have young Jamal Tabla. We have young Jamal Tablada rides for Griga Cycling. As we inch in closer and closer, folks, to the conclusion of it, who will it be? Who will it be? If I had to pick, I would have to give for the Masters. The race probably could win by this young man overall, but he had just win the junior. But for the Masters, Smokesland have the edge in my books. Smokes is very calculated. He's paying keen attention. He have a decent sprint. The 2 guys from River Valley Boys don't have high speed. They are strong, but they don't have the speed. Jose Choto could easily, Jose Choto, if they not be serious, Jose Choto could come second place too, because Jose Choto have a good enough speed. So the River Valley Boys have to continue attack and try to go solo, but we are running out of miles. We had mile 3 more miles, 3 miles remaining, 3 more miles remaining in this event, 3 more miles remaining in this event. Who will it be, folks? Who will it be? At this very moment, Mr. Guns is covering the elite race. As they come to a slow, it's down to about 15 miles an hour. The cat and mouse have started. The cat and mouse have started. The cat and mouse have started. And Smokes sitting in like a hawk. As Jose Choto tell him something just now, but Smokes is definitely waiting for the moment. Smokes is waiting for the moment. So as we inch closer and closer to the conclusion, I want to big up my driver, Mr. Rick Castillo. I want to big up the people bringing it live into your living room. I want to big up Mr. Tower out of, those kind of Tower. He said those kind of Tower out of New York. Always tune in. Big up yourself, Tower. Thanks for bringing it live into our living room. Along with my son Nigel Keane, the organizers, and Erdonez Bike Shop, bringing it live into your living room on this beautiful Sunday morning here in beautiful cultural capital Griga. We are cycling is on its rise. Folks, we're inching closer and closer. We are almost just over. Bob, what do you think, Bob? Kevin Logan, can I blink for your boys, and I have to get serious because this is coming down to the wire. 2 River Valley Boys, 1 Troya Treats. 1 rider from Griga Cycling and 1 rider from SPD. Smokes sitting at the back. He's in like call it perfect position. He's sitting paying attention, checking his gear. folks. As soon as we turn this way, I see a long stretch. And we're fast approaching the conclusion of this event. Who will it be, folks? Who will it be? Who will win the first ever Mental Health Awareness Week? And here V12. V12 is sizing up. V12 is sizing up and Smokes is looking. V12 is sizing up to attack. V12 is sizing up to attack. I can see his body language. He's about to attack. As we are inching closer, folks, it's Ogaldes on the front. Ogaldes on the front, followed by Husa Choto. V12 Smokes land in the perfect position, and young Tablada, this young man, look like he start to race it. Face, composure. Who will it be, folks? Who we got the money on? 5 riders heading into the finish. 5 riders who broke away. We're passing in front of the Griga Polyclinic. Griga Polyclinic. Yep. So we're inching. It's Ogaldes on the front. Ogaldes on the front. He's pacing all along. Ogaldes on the front, followed by Husa Choto. You can hear the hand blowing as the excitement build, It's all Ogaldes on the front. Ogaldes on the front. The pace is some 25 miles an hour. Ogaldes on the front, followed by Choto, followed by V12, followed by Smokes Gladden and young Jamal Tablada Jr. folks. We can see the fans on the side as we approach. We are not too far from the finishing line. We fast approaching the finishing line. Ogaldes on the front. Ogaldes on the front, followed by Choto, V12 and Smokes Gladden. Who will it be, folks? Who will take home the championship today in the Masters event? And Junior, well, the Junior done been claimed by young Jamal Tablada Jr. He might win the race overall, but he only can win the Junior. He can't win the Masters, so the race is between the Masters. We don't know that young Jamal Tablada Jr. is the winner of the Junior event. Who will win the Masters? Will it be Smokes Gladden? Will it be V12? Will it be Ogaldes, or will it be Husa Choto? My money is on Smokes Gladden for that. Smokes Gladden paying keen attention. He's fixated. His eyes is fixated on the back wheel of V12. V12 sizing up. V12 sizing up. We are inching closer and closer and closer, folks. As we turn this curve, we'll see the finishing line. The fans will be out, folks. Let's hear some noise for the riders, for the warriors today in the first ever, and many more to be, the Mental Awareness Week. Big up Mr. Nigel Kane and the entire crew. We can see the finishing line in the distance. We can see the finishing line in the distance, folks. Who will it be? Ogaldes on the front, followed by Choto, followed by V12, followed by Smokesland and young Jamal Tablada Jr. V12 sizing up, folks. Yes, they are sizing up. The vehicle in the front have to move out of the way as Ogaldes still on the front, still pacing some 23 miles an hour. Folks, as we enter closer and closer, we can see the fans at the finish line. We can see the fans as we pass in front of Levy 30 factory. We can see the fans. We can see Ogaldes on the front. We can see Choto. We can see V12. V12 sizing up. Smokes director paying keen attention. The sprint is about to start. The sprint is about to start. V12. Ogaldes on the front. Ogaldes on the front. Ogaldes on the front. Choto. V12, Smokes Gladden, young Jamal Tablada Jr. As we approach the finishing line, it's Ogaldes as the pace picks up. Ogaldes, here goes V12. Here goes Choto, here goes Choto, here goes Smokes Gladden, here goes Smokes Gladden, Smokes Gladden, Smokes Gladden, Smokes Gladden, Smokes Gladden, Choto, Smokes Gladden, Choto, V12, Smokes Gladden, Smokes Gladden, Smokes Gladden, V12 and Husa Choto and young Jamal Tablada. Like I mentioned, folks, I can read these guys like a book. Smokes Gladden victorious today. Smokes Gladden victorious today, followed by V12 and Husa Choto. What an exciting finish, folks. People are saying, Mr. Don't saw you know that. No, I live cycling, folks. I live cycling. This is my life. As we come to the conclusion, the young Jamal Tablada Jr. is victorious. So we await the conclusion of the rest of the riders. Get out the stand for me. I'm going to put them up on the side. Come on. Pull out the stand. Here comes the main field of riders, the sprint for the finishing line. Here comes the main field of the riders. Let me see. I can see, seems that it's a Jaroy Gladden. And we can see Kevin Sutherland, Jaroy Gladden. And here comes Stefan Pelayo. These are 3 guys that broke away from the rest. More riders making their way to the finishing line. More riders making their way to the finishing line. I'm not sure if these are the elites. I don't think so. This is a police vehicle.
These are different group? These are junior male?
Yeah, here comes the, we can see Ogaldes, we can see Ogaldes. We can see Jashan Aldana, Mr. Williams.
I tell you, to come across a long time.
The fans are out. We got a lot of cycling fans. More riders make their way to the finishing line. Try to get some interviews with winners of the event. Guess who they come? Young Aaron Pope sprinting for the line. Young Aaron Pope sitting behind one of the other riders. Young Aaron Pope making his way to the finish line. Young Aaron Pope. You look at Young Aaron Pope beating out Johan Choto. I'll get some interviews, man. Here we have the young girl, young Penelo and Jamela Gladden.
Yeah, right good today. Yes,
We need some more help.
Yeah. But he helped at the front. Then you have them right together.
Yeah.
He say no jump ahead there.
All right. Yeah. Folks, I'm trying to get some interviews with the winners of the event. So I'm here with Jose Choto, second place today. Third. Oh yes, third. Right, 12.2. Yeah. Jose, rough race. One spell I know you may out of liquid, you out of water. They beg for water. You know, it was a hard race. You guys broke away, shot left and reaching to the Southern Highway or the Vincent Ramos Highway. Maybe just tell the fans about the race. How you find it?
Well, I never bring service like that, but I still feel like I want to give thanks to everybody that come out here. I still feel like I stand a lead chance if I come to the race. So, and cycling the way I love, I want to thank my girlfriend, my mom, my dad, whole of my family, everybody were there behind me, especially Raja Traya. The man who got me on the wheel still now because long time I may stop if they don't see a kahin. And thanks very much to Donis. Again, I lead third. I don't know the liquid out there, but not part of it and put in a little work, not already. Me an idea and bring me youths out there to enjoy myself out there together with them, not my goal. Yes, Donis, thanks very much for everything.
Thank you, Jose. I'm here with the winner of the race, Smokes. You want just put some more Smokes? So, Smokes, I mentioned on the live that I have you to win the race because of your knowledge. I know you're very experienced. You don't know that, guys, whenever they attack, you jump on the wheel quick, so you know they don't have speed. So even though I had the two riders, I know that you say, you know something, I could win this race based on your experience and you much faster than them. Maybe you could explain to the fans how the race unfold.
Well, first and foremost, as always, I want to give God thanks and praise for health and strength this morning. To come out and participate in another exciting event as per normal. Yeah. My breakaway happened about 6 away. And I don't conscious when the breakaway take place that I got to leave faster legs in the crowd. So I just play my cards right. At the end of the race, I make Jose mark one. And I mark one man. And eventually, it paid off for we because we agree that we may take one station prize each because three different teams there and 3 station prize, so we agree that we can take one each, but then on the end I say Roka sprint me out take my one, so I say, well, alright, then since you do that time now, work no more for to tongue, I just sit down and make sure that I capitalize on the double. And thank God for the health and strength and capitalize on the double. Big up my team, SPD, only me Alvan come out, but they're a successful day overall, so big up my family who always support me. I will look forward for many more races. Give God thanks and thanks for Andrew for coming out and support you and Mr. Gunska without the live stream. I think kind of a little bit boring about the live stream. The whole world is see what they do. One day at a time. Thanks.
Congratulations and Smokes. Awesome job. All right, this young man young, tell us something. If you go back and watch it live, you will see this young man young rode awesome today. I'm very proud of you. Aren, you rode fantastic. You were there with the big boys. I see man get pop off left, right, and center. Maybe I could tell the fans the secret of you doing so excellent today and how you find the race.
Morning. That me a nice race. I just make try see what I could do. Me the sitting. The end, the head when I start cramp up a little bit. So I just me try. But I can't go with the other guys, so just had to settle for what I get. I want to bring it up. Rojo for bring me up. My parents, my family, everybody will support me.
I want to ask you a question, right? I see one spell, the big boys, they tell you come up front. You were right, very smart because you were paying attention. You make sure stay up in the arrowhead, in the top 6 riders. You're always in the top 6 riders. When the attacks go on, you make sure cover. But I see somebody tell you to come up on the front. One spell, they force up on the front, but you rode smart but staying at the front really help you. And I said that you pay attention. A lot of big guys get dropped off the back, and you were still there. Maybe we'll tell a secret for how you keep up in the arrowhead.
Intervals. This whole week I'm doing on intervals. To try to keep my heart rate up. That's basically it. I just try to stay up front. So when the attacks happen, if they do go left me, by the time the end of the pack reach, I could go and get on. They may try to force me on the pace, but I just score wrong and come off. as I don't need to pace ahead by myself.
Thanks again, congratulations again on an awesome ride. Young Aaron Pope. I look for one of the guys from River Valley Boys, V12. Just gonna try to get some more interviews, folks. Just bear with me. Try hunt down the guys. I can get an interview this boy Stefan Pelayo. He's a newcomer to the sport too, and he rode excellent. So I have a few words with Stefan Pelayo. Good morning, folks.
Good morning.
Stefan, a rising star in the sport of cycling. Stefan, how long you to ride, first of all?
I start red January this year. As I start red.
So Stefan, this is one of your first big race, I say, right? Where you take part in. I know you take part in the Kaya series, but you rode fantastic today, chasing on all the breaks. You get on the front, help chasing when there's any break. Eventually came in with two other guys. Maybe you could tell the fans how you find this race and your future for the sport.
Well, this race I find it very hard. Going, I was just sitting at the back, taking my time. And when we were coming back, the headwind was very hard. So I was taking somewhat pain. But then I come and I went on the front and I just drive. And I came in with two other guys, Jared and I forget the other rider, but three of us came in and I got fourth place, Kid and Sutherland.
Well, Stefan, keep up a good job. We hope to see you. We definitely will see you in the future races, right?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes. I also big up my family there. I big up my grandpa who watch the live home. My mom, my papa come out there, my uncle there. They so come out there support me. I big up Mr. Rojo for the coach. I big up my grandpa for LA. They help support me with my bike and stuff. That's that way.
Congratulations again. Keep up a good job, right? Okay. Jory, you want to say a few words? Jory, tell them about the race.
Morning. I'll give God thanks first of all. The race me kind of hard. Me race me hard. Lick the chase back down the front curl when the bally fan Griga gone with the wrong masters. Going close on back so with the selfie try regroup and try come in for a sprint and see what we could do in that. Come in third overall, come in second in the sprint. Thanks to my friend Baya, help with pace and get to a fan in the crowd.
Right. Good job. So I can look see if I see any other finishers, V12. I'm going a few words on the V12. And for Galdes, if I see now. Look at the fans. We have a lot of fans. Yeah. You want to say a few words? Okay.
Hey, pleasant good morning, pleasant good afternoon to everybody. I want to say thanks to everybody that have participated in the race. I want to first and foremost, I want to thank God. Without Him, nothing is possible. So I just want to say thanks to everybody that supported me. Thanks. I came in first, so it's first place. So thank you very much. Yeah, for the Griga crowd. Yeah, thank you. My name is Dexter Miguel Rivas. Yeah, Dexter Michael Rivas. They call me Iron Balloon. It's a pleasure, man. Thank you.
Wait, disappear. That's me.
You see, run.
You know, appreciate the camera.
I think Patricia won the win race. Patricia, you want to say a few words? You win, right? Yeah. Oh, well, she like to run too. What should the drive? What should the drive? She didn't drive a seat. So I'm getting a few words with the winner of the women race. I'm here with Patricia Chavarria. I didn't have anything extreme, but Patricia, tell me how you find the condition and how you find the race. I hear you won the race, but maybe you could explain to the fans.
Hi, good morning, everybody. The race, never too bad. Irene made an attack more than everybody, more aggressive rider. But you know, the experience all the time wins. So just use my experience over her. Yes, we 4 of us came in with the sprint. Me, Irene, Chelsea, and Paulita. 4 we come in from the sprint there, and just hot. The hot. Yeah, I guess that's. You want to pick up anybody? Yes, I want to pick up my family, my mom, my dad, my sister. She's my supposedly teammate riding with me. Everybody who helped sponsor my dad's team, Chavarria Cycling Club. The fans, everybody who still believes in me, although sometimes, you know, hope is not there. And yeah, everybody else who always there to support us in any kind of way, financially, emotionally, mentally, you know. Thank you. And big up you, Mr. Dona.
All right, congrats again, Patricia Chavarria. Arel, I want to use you, Arel, for call out the person who promised me hudut. So I did at the finishing line, so I have to tell them. So somebody promised me when you're this young Arel, she's behind the driver's seat today.
Afternoon, everybody. Who promised you hudut, Mr. Ardones?
Somebody named Vanessa Tanto or something.
I don't know who that. I can't help you. But I just want to thank God for bringing me out here today. You know, it may intense for me because I'm not in a shape, and I never want to race, but because of what I've been battling and the cause of the race, I came out today just to participate. You know, that not everybody know what you go through, because sometimes I could out there sit down and I could smile with everybody, but nobody know what they're behind that smile, and then the criticism where the people from the life they give and the people out here give, sometimes it hurt, and I can't take criticism too well. I go home hurt and I cry, because that's not something everybody could take, and especially for us youths, it's a lot of pressure to be told you have to win or this, that. It's a lot of pressure to put on someone. But you know, the race me good. It start a little bit fast, and I never finished because I had back pain, so I stopped right at Silgrass. But I try finish the race, and I came out just for that. And last night actually I changed my mind again that I wasn't going to come out, because yesterday I buried a family member and she was very close to me, so I wasn't feeling the race. But I got up this morning, I got ready, and I came out because I need to show the other youths, and I need to show the older people that it's nothing wrong to be battling something, and that mental health is something that you can fight, and you're not alone. You have a village, you have people who actually care about you. Thanks.
Very well said, Arel. I'm very proud of you. You know, when you like you mentioned, I always tell people that they want tough thing to get into to sports, and especially criticism from people. They should cheer on a athlete or sports person. Never not say mean things, because it takes big heart to take part in an event. I mean, you know, only one person can win a race, and like you mentioned, people on the way you battle every day. You just bury an aunt, and you know that's tough, very close to you, you know, and other issues. So very proud of you, Arel. You keep up the good job, right? And we are proud of you. So regardless of anybody say, we are proud of you, right? So hold up your head and keep strong. And you have a beautiful mother who really, you know, stand by your side, and you know, she showed you the love. So think highly of yourself. Okay, Aurel, thanks again. Thanks, Miss Anais. Sorry, look for. You want to say a few words? The man around?
Yeah.
Sure, the man don't want to talk. You don't want to talk. Oh, but so what the shirt say? One of the organizers, right? Yeah. You ready for talk now? All right. You ready for talk and talk about this thing? All right. Okay.
Okay, so yeah, as you can see, the race is about to end. I think we only have the elite riders left to come in. So we just want to give a big thank you to everybody who came out to support the entire weekend, not only the race. Of course, the brainchild, this is the brainchild of Mr. Nigel Kane, his brother Daniel Kane. We have Mr. Ordonez, that's you? So Ordonez Cycling Club, Mr. Guns, Chavaria Cycling Club, Nurse Nadisha, that was the mental health nurse, she was out here as well, and Pastor Timothy. So yeah, as you can see, it was a success, honestly. This is the first time. We plan to make it an annual event, and it should get better from here going forward. So thanks to everybody again who came out. So.
And I won all the stations.
Oh boy, get away. Yes. All right, so this is the group For the Love group based in Griga, and like I said before, we plan to do this annually. Honestly, Mr. Kane did this all by himself, prizes. He had some sponsors along the way, but he gave a great push. It was an awesome initiative for Griga because we don't see this as often. So we want to make it bigger and better. So anybody out there who wants to be a part of the organization, you could just reach out to Mr. Kane. All right.
Well
Thank
said.
you.
Thank you, guys. And yeah, have a lot of fun. So I'm proud to see, that the sport is growing and yeah, what you guys are doing. And like I said, behind the race, like a lot of people, a lot of people suffer from mental issues, right? And they're not really talk out. They suffer in silence, and that's the reason why I have, like, you see young kids committing suicide or turning to drugs or something like that. But just a few words, talk to the correct people, and you can get help. So
Exactly.
so
don't be afraid.
to speak out.
For help. Yes.
Right.
Don't be afraid. I mean, we all have our issues. Life is hard. Life happens. Depression, anxiety, most people do go through it, but they are outlets that you can reach out to get help. Nurse, what's her name? The nurse that was out here today, she was informing you of where you can go if you need that assistance. So yes.
Thanks again. All right. Okay. And this is the shirts, the ladies. Kels, why you like run for camera?
Come take your time and just think about a few words, after when just say how the race will win, Just trust me, right? Just trust me, okay? Tell me how you feel about your results, right?
Are you there with Kels?
Good morning, afternoon. Good afternoon, everybody. Well, the race was intense, I will admit it. But then I've been training back, and the progress is coming along. I definitely want to say a huge thank you to everybody who has supported me, and I also want to thank the organizers for hosting this race. As someone who suffers with anxiety, it's great to see awareness to mental issues. So I just want to say to all who have mental issues, you are loved and you have a purpose. So, thank you.
Thank you, Kels. Short and sweet. I'm here, the young man, Caden Sutherland. Caden outsprinting the group to winning. Caden, tough race. I see you try chasing a lot of the attacks. Eventually, the group got away. You could tell the fans there about the race. Eventually, I guess you guys, I know back there, but you guys broke away from the main group and what, 3 coming together and you won that sprint, right?
So, Mr. Adonis. Yeah, miss the main break, the first group. I'm to catch it, but I missed it. I'm thinking I catch back, but nobody really made it work like that for catch it back. So I will settle that back, recover from all the attacks at the beginning, what I'm gonna do, and at the end there, like 4 miles from the finish, I attack the group and 2 other riders caught me and we stick it out to the end and I win the sprint. So yeah, one mistake cost me a win, but I still grateful for my second place and I know I'm capable of.
Huh? Oh, you win all the station prize? All right, congrats. Yeah, man. All right, cool. So I'm trying to get an interview with the River Valley boys now. It's better than I can make my way over to. So it's something like the elite race is coming. The elite race is coming. Mr. Gonzo covered that, so. Yeah. So it seems that it's Jalen Briseño and Devin Gonzalez from G-Flow. But I'm going to get an interview with the River Valley boys before I cut the live. So I'm here with Mr. Ogaldes and Mr. Roca, River Valley boys. Guys, nice race. You guys broke away in the early part of the race and came all the way to the finish. I know you guys were attacking, trying to drop the guys, but they were too fast. Huh? So tell the fans about the race, starting with you, Mr. Ogaldes.
I may feel good, but the only thing is that the bike give me trouble and thing, but I still try to manage the breakaway, and I feel proud of it. I came in 4th, and it may feel good, and it's just like one experience. I want just fun for me, I just started this cycling, like 3 months ago, so I just appreciate what I do today. Feel proud of myself and friends, team, and Logan for everything, So thanks.
Yes, morning, fans and supporters. Yeah. Well, today I'm a nice series. We may expect more, but more competition may come up. But then guys, I come out. But today we come out to a team plan. Me and Lynn, for me stay up, and they try to keep the pace high. So we could cause one separation, but unfortunately Lynn had some mechanical, and you kind of keep on back, Nevertheless, we try manage and maintain the brake and push it. We come down to a Libon sprinter. I don't know a sprinter, but nevertheless I push and I manage to get at least 2nd place. But yeah, thanks. Also I big up a few people. I big up the Mr. Adonis who bring the live stream to everybody at home. I big up the Roberto family, Mr. Logan. I big up my sister Karima, my brother Kenry Roca, Rika, my brother Leota, Brad. Everybody want to big up on yourself. Have a nice Sunday. Yo. All right, thanks.
There's the driver, Mr. Rick. That's the man who take care of me on the way in. That's Karima in the back. That's the service crew at the back. Yeah. River Valley boys. Yes, man. Did an awesome job. Yeah. So, folks, we want to thank each and everyone who tuned in today. We want to thank the organizers who put this race together. A beautiful race. We want to thank the people of Griga for welcoming the cycling in the beautiful cultural capital. I want to big up the organizers, especially Mr. Nigel Kane. Like they said, he put this whole thing together. I want to big up the people who bring the live into your living room. I want to big up Mr. Nigel Kane and Mr. Tower and all the respect shop for bringing live into your room. Thank you folks for tuning in. I want to thank my immediate family who stand by my side, support me in what I do, made our way all the way out to Griga. And last but not least, my beautiful wife at home. With that said, we are out. Have a beautiful Sunday afternoon. Peace.